I've used all gender bathrooms. What pisses me off is these fucking men that have to piss on the fucking seat.
A human bladder has to be emptied about 7 times a day, but a majority of transgender people report avoiding public bathrooms for fear of harassment or confrontation.
Today we have to cater to the LGBT. This is a girls' locker room. It's a girls' restroom. Boys don't belong in here.
Grown adult men, strangers, should not be alone in a bathroom with little girls.
In 2017, 16 states have considered legislation that would restrict trans people's right to use gendered public facilities. Still, everybody needs to pee, and trans people have been doing that for a long, long time. Here are some tips from seasoned experts. Tip 1, choose carefully.
I try to keep track of bathrooms that are neutral. When I do find a gender-neutral bathroom, I do like 3 spins, I smile, and then I envision the sky a little.
Tip 2, avoid crowds.
So what I would do when first walking into the restroom is get a feel for how many people are coming in, how many are leaving. I learned that keeping my head down and being silent was typically the way to go, because if they can't get a good look at me, then they can't make a judgment.
Tip 3, pee in pairs.
One of the things that we do is talk to each other. When there's a conversation, folks are less likely to butt in and say things. That helps us be less afraid, and it makes it such that other folks don't want to engage.
Tip 4, lay low.
Oh man, I think the best bathroom strategy, in my opinion, is to literally just try to look like you don't care. I have to sit down to pee, and I'm like, oh my God, everyone knows that I'm sitting down to pee. But like, no one really cares. Like, that's like, you go into the bathroom, do you look at like people's feet? Like, is that a thing that you do?
Tip 5, or just hold it.
I mean, for the most part, on this, I really had to go. I would just not go. I mean, I still can hold pee, at probably over 24 hours. The whole thing is it's just ridiculous and hilarious, yes. And also horrible.
And if all else fails, tip 6, prepare for the worst.
I always had weapons. 100 pennies in a sock, straight edge razor blade in your wig, or an axe, or a professional slingshot. I can't tell you how many different things I had, really. But listen, I never used the axe.